Now eat this Wemby. We got the Wemblin, we got the Wemblin. Anyone else think that the My Singing Monsters arc is the worst arc in NL history? Shut the fuck up. It's a good game or something. I don't know. Did you bet the over on Wemby blocks per game? No. Everyone addicted to sports gambling should stop immediately. It's not enough to just turn on the television and see the tallest motherfucker in history dribble a basketball. You gotta be like, oh, I juiced it up a little bit. I bet he's gonna touch the ball 11 times this quarter. Like, you gotta let your dopamine return to base levels, man. You're not doing your brain any favors. Okay, what was that? Anyone else think the Covenant is the best arc in history? Great little banter topic there. That's a good point. You don't really hear that much about any arc except for two. Noah's and the Covenant. Noah head's been real quiet since the Covenant came out. Noah heads be like, hey, Bungie Studios, you ever consider naming the aliens in your game the Noahs? So fucking stupid. So dumb. What is he talking about? Well, the aliens in Halo are called the Flood. Or sorry, the Covenant. There are the Flood too, but they're not relevant for this situation. And there's also an arc called the Ark of the Covenant. So the joke is like, what if there were people who love Noah's Ark that were like pissed off that the Ark of the Covenant is getting so much press after they've had Ark dominance for like, you know, since Methuselah times. It's true too, because the Flood could exist to fight the Noahs. It's like they weren't even thinking straight, man. That was a very important block. Okay, you need to chill for a second. I kind of need to kite you for a bit, I think. I need you to get tired and then send your boy. Come get your boa. Come get your boa. We got the Wublins. We got the Wublins. There we go. Dude calls himself Battle Maniac, just stands still in the center of the arena the whole time. That's pretty true. Dude definitely voted for Noah and Mitt Romney. He's stuck. He's stuck on the garbage bags. You're pretty much dead. Oh, baby. Okay, blue me. Go for blue. Go for blue. Let me get 2 pieces. Oh, you can't dodge that one. No! Two reds in a row? Alright, phase 1's getting pretty good. We got the Wublins. We got the Wublins. Pardon him while he bursts, ×2. So true. We're gonna win this time. I'm not fucking around. Sufjan Stevens. I'm not fucking around. It's from his newest album. Came out 11 years ago. It's called Alarska, comma, How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Puffin. colon. Oh my God. Okay, hey, one at a time, one at a time. Justin, you a big Sufjan Stevens head? I can see you being a Sufjan Stevens guy. You know what must annoy you? Everyone knows that you're hardcore. So you listen to hardcore music. I bet when you tell people that you like something a little bit more delicate, they're always like, whoa, I didn't think this would be up your alley. As if you can like only listen to music that's like, 106 BPM or higher or something like that. Like if you're ever like, oh, I like a little bit more of like a moody song. Oh, I like a song that has electronic influences. People are probably like, what? Justin like Sigur Rós? I can't believe that, man. Oh, I didn't peg you for a Bjork enjoyer or something like that. I bet you have to deal with that a lot.
I'll kill you. Just like Big Brother wanted.
You don't? All right. Well, agree to disagree. I think you do. I do have to deal with people assuming that I hate all music just because I don't like the garbage they like. Okay, let him cook. But also, you did put the Beatles in like the same tier of, when you did your all music tier list, you put the Beatles in the worst tier with like every band that is like Creed and fucking like Imagine Dragons and stuff like that. And then you put Joan Jett in like the second highest tier, and I was like, what is this? What is he doing, man? Like Joan Jett? I get Bad Reputation's a good song. It's just a shame they only play her other song, I Love Rock and Roll. What's wrong with Joan Jett? What's right with Joan Jett? Like bowling alley ass music? Also problematic. Doesn't she say like, I'm standing over there by the record machine, a squimmy down. I could tell right away he was no older than 17. The Beatles wouldn't do that shit. And now, what about I Saw Her Standing There? What do you mean, what about I Saw Her Standing There? She was just 17, if you know what I mean. Yeah, okay, but Paul McCartney wrote that shit when he was like fucking 16 and a half, so it's half her age plus. He was like, it was after his 16th birthday, before too long. I fell in love with her. No, he was not 35. The Beatles broke up when that dude was like 21 years old. People aged faster back then. Have you ever looked at a photo? They didn't know about skincare back then. So look at this photograph. Don't even start with me. I'm in the same boat, Justin, by the way. People they always assume that like, you know what it is? And I'm glad you're here so we can talk about this openly. Is like, you can't say to someone that you have shit taste in music, but you can like think it and know it. Someone will be like, oh, my favorite song is like fucking Hey There Delilah by the Plain White Tees. And in order to maintain a good ecosystem in chat, you got to be like, oh, really? That's not really my jam. But then like an hour later, they're like, do you like anything? Well, I just fucking don't like Hey There Delilah. It's fucking, we don't need to get into it, but I don't think it's very good. Oh, you don't like Hey There Delilah? You know what it happens with me all the time? Is when I say I don't ever want to hear Don't Stop Believing by Journey again. People are like, come on. Bro, it's like the best song. You don't like the best song? Come on. What do you like then? Like they're immediately like, oh, what's your favorite song then, motherfucker? Oh, some shit I've never heard of, probably, because I'm too busy at Applebee's. Hey, I'm grinding over here.
Right, demonstration time. Who wants to watch this guy break apart?
He likes Wolf Parade. Hey, I told you that in confidence. Don't use that against me. Why is Applebee's catching strays? It's top of mind because I saw a tweet about that like 3.7 earthquake in San Francisco, and they interviewed somebody, and they called him 6-year resident of the Bay Area, and he was talking about how he was slamming Dollaritas at the Applebee's in Fisherman's Wharf when he felt the earthquake. And then, dude, I realized San Francisco might be the only place on earth that has crazier internet denizens than Vancouver. Because I'm screwed. Everybody in the comments was like, 6-year resident, lol. Like he's not like a real San Franciscan. The dude's lived there for, it's probably like a quarter of his life. He's not considered a San Franciscan. He's only lived there for 6 years. Oh, but your parents fucked in Haight-Ashbury, and all of a sudden you're like the mayor of San Francisco? Make it make sense. I was conceived in the Cheesecake Factory in Pioneer Square. This dude's a fraud. Like, just relax. Also, everybody was like, 3.7, I remember when I was here for the fucking 8.7. Fucking people died. Shit was rattling off the walls. I'm like, what do you want him to do? He's getting interviewed by some fucking hack local news station outside of the Applebee's. What do you want him to be like? You want him to be as online as you are? First off, I know other people have been through earthquakes that are more serious than this. Shut the fuck up, bro. Stop commenting. Your brain is cooked. You need to talk to another human being, not a screen for like 5 minutes. You're like, you're lost.
You're going down.
No, the Dollarita dude did not vote for Mitt Romney. He's like 24. His ass was in the 6th grade during the 2012 presidential election, okay? He probably has no idea who Paul Ryan even is. Now, he knows everything about the Red Scare podcast. I'm not going to dispute that. That's true. If you said binder full of women to him, he would look at you like you're the weird one. Hey. I don't think I've earned an Estus yet. I think I got to simmer on this one. We got to put the burner on low. Goated Halloween costume for this year, Ken Bone. Good choice. Just, dude, you know it would be great? So you show up in the fucking sweater with the shirt on top and the mustache, and everyone goes, who the fuck are you? And you go, oh wait a second. Then you pull out some pregnant porn and just start beating it, and they're like, oh, Ken Bone! All right, that guy, Ken Bone. I remember. 2016 undecided voter, Ken Bone. Wait, maybe that was 2012? Sorry, I don't know. No, that must have been 2016, right? It's been a long decade or whatever. No, it was 2016. The idea of being an undecided voter in October 2016 is so fucking funny. The fact that there was like someone in the Venn diagram who's like, I don't know, they both make some pretty good points. Oh, man. It is a great name. Ken Bone. He offers cameos now. I got nothing against it. I'm not rooting for the demise of Ken Bone or anything. It just reminds you the world is made up of all sorts of people. Whenever you're like, does this guy exist? Guy who's equally jazzed by both Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump and also loves pregnant pornography? Yeah, motherfucker. There's like 400 million people in America. There's probably like 8 of those guys out there. What's crazy is you'll never meet that guy. Probably, but every guy you meet is a different kind of guy. Because we're all so unique. No one you meet is normal. It's an aggregate of individuals that creates normalcy. Everybody's got their own, like, 1 in a billion sort of constellation of personality traits. That you would be like, huh, I wouldn't have expected that. And I'm not aware of what mine are, honestly. But I'm sure I'm unique in my own ways. Bald Canadian streamer who will only put mustard on his sandwich if it comes in a squeeze bottle because I ain't got the time to get a knife dirty. And I was gonna say, and jerks off to pregnant porn. That would be the end state of the bit is every single one ends with jerks off to pregnant porn. Guy who orders a California roll at the sushi restaurant. Guy who gets a Coke Zero and then pours his own sugar into it and jerks off to pregnant porn. Oh, man. Why the Trump impression? That's not a Trump impression. Is it? Ghibli, Olivia Munn, pregnant pornography, people. People are beating it to pregnant women in this country. Some people think it's based. Some people think it's sad. I don't know. Just more goes into the B's at this point. It's not a good impression. More of a... Hear me out here. We need a Taft-style president again. Hear me out. What's the joke? I don't know. Just like a guy who's like, just a big guy. Like that's when I ask you, what do you know? Just kill me. When I ask you, what do you know about Richard Nixon? You're going to talk my ear off. I ask you, what do you know about Joe Biden? You're going to talk my ear off? I say, what do you know about Taft? First thing every motherfucker's going to say is he's fat. We need a president like that. We need a caricature. Wait, no, hang on 1 second. We need a simple guy, okay? We just need a simple guy. Just a guy with like a physical characteristic where you're like, that could give him a nickname. Yeah, or like a really, really tall president, like a 7-foot tall president or something like that. Yeah, Wemby, exactly. Vote this Wemby. Just something, yeah, guy with a big chin. I'll take whatever, man. We had too many like old guys in a row. We need get some new material, okay? What about like we haven't had a president who always wears a hat for a while, right? Like president who wears baseball hat inside all the time. And then you're like, oh, he's probably ashamed of his hairline. But then he takes off his hat and his hair looks fucking great. And you're like, what? And he's like, I don't know, man. I just like wearing a hat. Little bro, you're not on the team? I'll still vote, probably. You know, it's my right? I find a swing state, one that's purple on the Nate Silver model, and then I just fucking take a bus down there and cast Cast my ballot for my dude. Get a president who's wearing a hat at all times, even though his hairline is fantastic. Repeat that 6 or 7 times, and then... I mean, that's pretty much my whole November right there. I mean, we're still electing 21st century presidents. That's what I'm trying to... Or, sorry, 20th century presidents. That's what I'm trying to say. Old guy, politician, businessman. Like, we should be moving beyond... We should be trying some 21st or even 22nd century presidents. I'm just spitballing here. We need a hat guy, that's a given. Certainly we need a vaping president, because vaping interests have not been represented well. YouTuber president, I don't want to be it for the record, but sure, I'd probably vote for any YouTuber. They got a pretty good track record. Tend to have good opinions and ideas. Cryptocurrency president, yeah. Coco Melon president. iPad kid president, yeah, we're due, man. We're due. VTuber president, let's not go crazy. Nice try. I threw that shit before I walked into the room. How about like an enlightened president? You know, I'm sick of this, like, they're like a bad guy when they're in office, and then when they get out of office, they're like, oh, I gotta atone for my sins. You know, George W. Bush is like, sorry for starting all those wars, I paint now. Bill Clinton's like, sorry for starting all those wars, I'm a vegan. What about like a vegan, like a president who is vegan, and then when they leave office, they're like, life's too short. I'm getting back on the damn meat train. Okay, hang on. I gotta handle Battle Maniac here. What wars did Clinton start? Fucking cola wars, bro.
Even if we're just bait to buy time, you're going down.
This run is not cooked, okay? Relax. Storage wars? No, I think that's from the Bush era. Yup! Okay, it's not over till I say it's over. It's over.
And a weapon for the other. They'll kill you. Just like Big Brother.
Yup, emo would go crazy. Are we ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? Yup. I'm content to spend 3 hours here. Why not? Are you a yeah or a yup sort of guy? I'm a yeah sort of guy. You would not catch my ass saying yup. Unless I'm talking to Chiblee. In which case I take on some of his mannerisms. And now the kind of guy to say the jig is up, pal? No, I don't think so. I'm not that kind of... I'm the well guy. I am kind of the guy to maybe say, what do we have here? If we're talking about stuff that's in the same vein. If I catch you doing a ruse or something, and now the kind of guy to say, "Ope," when he bumps into you. Now that is definitely true. I am the kind of guy to say, "Ope," if I bump into you. But in all likelihood, I'm very aware of other people around me when I'm outside, so you probably bumped into me, but I'm going to say "Ope" anyway, because I'm going to assume that it was a mistake made in good faith. I realize though, as I approach middle age, I have to get better at quipping with strangers. You always gotta have like, let me give you an example, okay? I was raking leaves on Saturday. 70-year-old man walked by me. I deferred to him. I showed respect. I stopped raking. I said, hey, good morning. He said, good morning. Then he looked at me and said, you missed a spot. Now it's funny because the whole fucking yard was covered with leaves. That's the joke. And I didn't have a comeback. My comeback was like, yeah, I think I missed a few. Have a good day. Because I was like, that was me resigning from the interaction. I'm like, man, I gotta build up like a dictionary of that shit. You missed a spot. That's a good one. Of course, my asshole, I'll probably try that. It's like Curb Your Enthusiasm, right? I'll walk by his house and be like, hey, how's it going? By the way, you missed a spot. And he'll be like, I have a big yard, dude. I've been doing this for a long time. You know, my son was supposed to help me out with this, but I guess he's too busy. And oh, fuck. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not cut out for this lifestyle. Don't throw the shit at me, mister. On your bike.
Big Brother said a comic brother always looked out for me.
You should have asked him where. I mean, I think it's not a bad idea to just let him win the first interaction with his quip. But I need to have my own quips that I can pop on people. Like if they're raking leaves, you missed a spot. That's a good one. I'm writing that one down in my death notebook. You guys seen that anime, Death Notebook? How many fucking animes have a character called Kira? I haven't seen any of them. But apparently Death Note has Akira, JoJo has Akira, and then there's a movie called Akira that I have seen, because it's actually good. They do this really cool motorcycle slide. Not sure if you've seen it. It was uploaded at 6 a.m. It has one view. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Did you know Akira broke his foot doing the motorcycle slide? Listen! Listen, Jack. How do I print from PDF?
Smash you to pieces.
And Decay? Sincerely annoying as fuck, huh? It's the worst of all of them. Oh, you're toast. I'm toast. I simply don't believe... Oh, it's broken, isn't it? Yeah, kill me.
Who wants to watch this guy break a...
Kill me! It's so embarrassing when you're getting your ass beat, and then you want them to kill you, and then it takes like 30 seconds, and you're like, why the fuck are they beating my ass? I should be crushing them. Can you do your best British accent? Yes. Hello, governor. I'll pay you Tuesday for an hamburger today, I will. Please, mister, can I have some more? More? Oh, you're a wizard, Harry. I'll pay you Tuesday for an hamburger today, sir. Please, I'm just a little street rat. I'm just an urchin, Dr. Holmes. Something like that. It's so good.
time. Who wants
You know what bothers me? Maybe it shouldn't. If you do a more posh British accent, people from England are like, we don't all sound like that. Then you bust out the damn Oliver Twist and they're like offended. Okay, well I'm going back to my damn BBC London accent then, okay? Thank you, librarian. Appreciate it. There's other British voices, of course. I mean, it's all just having a laugh. It's called the James Bond chord. Plays usually when James Bond does something cool, like, hey, yeah, Mr. Blowfield, come on into the barber shop. Joke's on you, you. I'm not a barber, I'm James fucking Bond. Sides back and blow your fucking head off, eh?
Big Brother's gonna compliment me. You're mine now.
Can you do an American who lived for 5 years in London? Okay, this one is going to be offensive. But I always... Okay, this is like just straight up rude. But I always love when you meet somebody who studied abroad and then you find out that it was like England or Ireland. And they're always telling you like, oh, in Ireland they do shit like this. And I'm like, yeah, that's how we do it too, motherfucker. It's the same shit. I was like, oh, now listen, I'm victim to this too because I lived in South Korea, which is kind of like Asian America. But like, I did have a housemate at university who did a semester in Ireland, and she was like, in Ireland, everything is like this. And I'm like, it's the same shit. No disrespect. I'm like, eat a lot of stew over there. I'm like, wow, crazy. Me too. Like, it sounds nice. This is not an anti-Irish bit. I'm just saying, if you want the street cred for studying abroad, you can't go to a country that's made a Friends knockoff, okay? You can't go to the country that made the IT crowd and come back and be like, life's so different over there. Or you gotta go over there and work at a real Irish business, like a bog or a mine or like a tech company. A real proper Irish institution, okay? A bog? They probably got bogs over there, I don't know.
I'll kill you.
Now do a Canadian who lived in South Korea for a year. It's literally me. I can't do an impression of it. But what it manifests as is me trying to show off to my wife. So we'll go to like Hanam, and I won't be like, oh, do you need rice cakes? I'll be like, hey, when we're at Hanam, do you need some tok? Hey, while we're here, should we get some kimbap? It's always just hey, by the way, just in case you forgot, my ass knows like a little bit of Hangul. Come on, come on, come on.
Who wants to watch this guy break apart?
Silence, I own you. Hey, I wasn't really paying attention to this. She corrects your pronunciation. She'll tell you my pronunciation is pretty good. It's not perfect, obviously. I was a little offended, though. When we were in Hawaii, we bought Hawaiian shirts. And the person selling the shirts was Korean. She was talking to my wife in Korean. She was talking to other tourists in Korean. And I was like, I'm going to get her good, okay? So when I paid for the shirts, she said, thank you. And I said, thank you, kamsahamnida. And then she went, oh, your pronunciation's not bad. And I was like, what the fuck? I lived there for a damn year. Not bad? Like, I really thought I was coming over the top rope. And she was going to... Because that's the way that people in Korea reacted to you. In 2011, at least. It might have changed. But if you were white and you made like a little effort to speak Korean, it was like, oh my god, this is crazy. You are like the most talented individual I've ever. Like they were basically just being patronizing. They're like, oh my god, you learned a word in the country you chose to live in. Thank you so much. That's that. I was expecting like a reaction like that, but she was not really having it. Help. She wasn't that impressed, at least. She wasn't in Korea? I know, that's why she should be even more impressed. She'd be like, what's your ass doing here? She's like, a white guy in Hawaii knows a little Korean? She should have given me like a 25% discount or something.
Even if we
Just came back from Korea yesterday. They don't care now. It's better, okay? It's better this way. I always get so annoyed. Sometimes Kate watches like these Korean variety programs, and it's always like 9 Korean people on the panel, and then there's one white guy who speaks Korean fluently. And I'm like, I know why you're there. It's like it's not, I mean, it's like a little rude, but it's always like, it's not like, wow, this guy's really funny. It's like, holy, every comment is always like, wow, this guy's from England and his Korean is so good. I'm like, have some respect. You know how many Korean people I meet in Vancouver every day who speak better English than I do? Like, you're a proper country, man. You shouldn't, oh, I thought I was attacking you. You gotta make them work a little harder than that. That's the devil's plan with Guillaume. It's every Korean show. Almost every Korean show. There's always, even on Physical 100, they had the baseball pitcher, right? I know I've talked about it before, but there's a YouTuber who is like a YouTube ESL teacher, so he teaches like phrases that are difficult to understand if you didn't grow up speaking English, of which there are many. But then like for a while he was not in Korea, he was in America, and his videos became like, you know, if you're in America, never go to this park. And they would like walk through like a park in Skid Row and be like, look at this, there's syringes and like it's scary here. And I'd be like, this is fear mongering. Like, you listen, buddy, you stick to teaching people what the fuck a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush means, okay? Don't. And then people, I felt bad because people from Korea were like commenting and they're like, oh my god, I'm going to New York in the fall, thanks for these survival tips. And I was like, don't worry, your ass is not going to Gary, Indiana. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna go to Rockefeller Center, you're gonna go to the Empire State Building, you're gonna eat at like a Sweet Greens or so. You're gonna be okay. You got nothing to worry about. Never try to get an Uber in Bed-Stuy at 5 a.m. I'm like, it's one of those like, hey, nobody talks shit about our countries but us, okay? Yeah, it's fucked up. It's the same way. There's like YouTube channels that'll do like 4K walkthroughs of the downtown east side in Vancouver. And I'm like, listen, buddy. Nobody does that but real Vancouverites, okay? Who have lived here for more than 6 years. Because 6 years is not enough to be considered a genuine resident, apparently, for some reason. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You didn't expect me to fight back. Because I haven't fought back for a while. Who's next? Who's next? Track 1, Baba O'Reilly. Track 2, Bargain. Track 3, I'm going to say it's Love Ain't for Keeping. Track 4, My Wife. John Entwistle's best work. Track 5, Behind Blue Eyes. Track 6, oh. Track 7 is Won't Get Fooled Again. What's track 6? Can somebody tell me what track 6 on Who's Next is? Go up to 10? It only has 7 songs. Kids these days too busy listening to 21 Savage. Getting in tune. How could I forget about that? I'm singing a note and it fits in well with the words I'm saying. I know what you're talking. Oh, it's gonna break. That's bad. Too many decays. How about a little bit of this? I got time! I got time!
Who wants to watch this guy break apart?
Okay, I mean, I don't know why I'm giving it an honest try. This one's a little cursed already, but you know what? Let's build good habits now. Did you see Teamwood Games tease the new pack with mythical animals? Red and Link in Super Auto Pets? Holy! Scammed. I've been scammed.
Even if we just face to buy time, you're going.
Bat chest? I don't know. I haven't watched a Red and Link video in quite some time, but I always seem like affable young fellows. Bro, let me stab you in the back. They're older than you? I know, young fellows.
Should I break his neck or his arms first? I'll take your request.
Please. I need Estus. I need Estus. I need Estus. I hate when it saves mid-battle. It's like, did I fuck something up that bad that you're like, we gotta have a record of this? Oh, I'm dead. All right. This is why you have to start the week with Lies of P. Because if you get stun locked on a boss, you want to get it out of the way as early as possible in the week. It's that simple. This time we're going to focus from the start. We're going to build good habits. Can you explain why a cooked chicken is $4.99 at Costco, but a raw one is $9.99? Supply and command, brother. It's that simple. Yeah, just like the Bible said. Yeah, DL Guiga, we need you. We need you. Why is a cooked chicken cheaper at Costco? Maybe someone else pays for their heat? Yeah, sure. I'll take every status at once, please. When the chat needed him the most, he vanished. I got killed by a rock. They keep the rotisserie chicken price low to get you in. I buy that. 19-year-old motherfuckers on Reddit be like, oh, the cheap food, that's the trap. That's how they get you. I mean, that's literally how lost leaders work. Yeah, but you also get a cheap chicken. That's how they get you, motherfuckers, when the buffet has fresh crab legs. Thanos voice, it's like I was made for this. Something like that. That's...
You're going down.
I'm pissed. I'm so pissed. There we go. Stop. Stop it.
All right.
Okay.
Demonstration
Good habits, good
time.
habits.
Who wants to watch this guy break a...
I'm gonna have good habits the same way Taylor Swift has bad blood towards that guy that the song's about, Bad Blood. You heard this one? Now we've got problems, and I think we should solve them. And I think it's been bad blood. Hey, something like that.
I'll kill you. Just like Big Brother.
Everyone back it up. Back it up. Bad Blood's about Katy Perry? I don't think so. Then it would be called Good Songs. You seem to be confused. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, you got me. It could also... I'm not gonna go. Never mind. Oh, we need to go down this road. I know I'm clever. I don't need you to know that I'm clever.
Demonstration time.
Please go that far. I'm not gonna go that far. We keep it family friendly here. I saw Prezzo laugh. I'm sure. This is My nose is itchy as fuck, man. No! Me when I'm in a fucking gladiatorial combat and my nose gets itchy? So much cat hair. Yo, I got a question for you about allergies, okay? When I was a kid, I thought allergies were only something that happened in the spring. Then at some point, there became spring and fall allergies. And then it just became seasonal allergies. Some people will be allergic to some shit in the wintertime. Some people will be allergic to some shit in the summertime. I think it's just... I don't know where I'm going with this. Whatever. That's what I thought. It's not a judgmental bit because it's happening to me too. Like I never used to have any allergies, and then I started to get like allergies in the spring. And now like some days I'll just wake up and like my throat and nose will be like bleh. But I'm not sick, and I know that because like the next day I'm like I'm okay. Maybe I'm just a little bit sick. I guess it's like the earth is starting to win its fight against us as we get older, huh? It's like when you're younger, you know, some like ragweed gets in your nose or something, and your body just no-sells it. It's like fucking ragweed, whatever, bro. I'm 8. I eat Dunkaroos. Like you can't affect me. I realized this because, like yesterday, we were buying some bread at a Korean bakery, and while at the bakery, I got a cookie. My wife was like, "You never just buy a cookie," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I feel like I could really use some sugar right now." Prior to the age of 30, there was never a moment where I needed a cookie. There might be a moment where I wanted a cookie, but I was in the store and I was like, this shit is borderline medicine for me at this point. Like, I will feel better as a human being if I have this cookie. And then I did, and I did. Like, the cookie improved my quality of life for like an hour and a half after eating the cookie. I don't go to bakeries. We know, librarian. We know. You've never eaten a cookie before. Go to the doctor, man? What fake-ass country do you live in? Hey, what brings you to the doctor today? I felt like having a cookie this weekend, and I had one, and then I felt better. Some 16-year-old on the internet told me I have to see you now. My doctor's gonna pull out a gun and shoot me dead right there in their office. You know, she's dealing with people that have like serious diseases. She's gonna be like, you're 35 years old, you had a cookie, you wanted a cookie? What happened? I ate the cookie. How'd you feel? Better. Yeah, your blood sugar was probably low. Get the fuck out of my office. I got a dude coming in like his leg got fucking rotted off. I'm legally only allowed to see him for 8 minutes. Oh, I should not have killed you yet.
Who wants to watch this guy break
If I see him for more than 8 minutes, it counts as 2 billable visits, and I get audited by the... Oh, my weapon's broken too. Son of a bitch. Weapon's gone. Job's gone. P, what are you gonna do?
I got you.
JD Pones, you gotta be the most psychotic chatter. I recognize your name. You've been here for 8 years. You're subscribed. Every message I've seen from you today is like, why isn't he paying attention? He needs to pay attention. This boss isn't that hard. Why is he having so much trouble? I mean, like, we gotta... Slash user. Let's look at some stats here, okay? Followers since December 31st, 2021. Gen Z, that's cap. You definitely unfollowed and then refollowed. Been timed out 5 times, all by Nightbot, so that checks. NL needs to pay attention. Don't get decay. Thoughts on the reunification of Ireland. Remember when phase 1 was automatic? Why is NL struggling? Poison dagger, gloves, dagger, shield and spike, shield, stone, shield, rock combines with potion, rock and potion, stone, upgrade potion, stone next to potions. Hang, dude, this... Listen, you've been around long enough. I'm glad you enjoy backpack battles. You've been around long enough to know that we banter, okay? We will beat the boss. Well, we gotta ask ourselves, what's the rush? I'm gonna be on this earth for a long time, okay? God willing, at least. You never know. We'll beat it when we beat it. And when we beat it, I'll be sad. Because when the run in which you beat the boss is your only opportunity to demonstrate mastery. And as soon as you master it, guess what, motherfucker? You're back to being an amateur at some new shit again. You should enjoy the pursuit of perfection, however folly it is, while it lasts, okay? You don't get too many cracks at it. Okay, Dark Souls 2 hitbox. I'm gonna get you. We have fun here. If you're not having fun, I understand that. There's plenty of stuff out there that I don't find entertaining. It's called cable television. What I do is if I can turn that shit off. Oh man, I'm like, you would not catch my ass watching like This Is Us, okay? What you would not do is find me on r/ThisIsUs being like, why is this episode so bad? I'll be like, because it's on ABC, motherfucker. It's your life, brother. You gotta live it up. Okay, you're beating my ass a little bit. That's fine.
This is for my brother. I'm gonna rip your heart out.
That's not on cable. It fucking is up here in Canada. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's on global up here. Somebody back me up on that one. CTV, that could be a CTV bit. I don't know anything about This Is Us, but I feel like I'm going to describe it as like, it's like 10,000 spoons when all I need is a knife core. How valid is that? You must have amnesia. You forgot we're us. Other such Dracula flow related bits. Okay, yeah, sure. Beat my ass. Now we're talking. I've interrupted you.
This is for my brother.
This is bad. Didn't your shit break? Are you... It went like ping! It was like an M1 Garand. I thought your shit was broken, bro. I cannot abide by being lit on fire another time. I will be leaving you now. I'll be grinding. Gurren Lagann, so true. I've seen 2 episodes of it. I didn't get to when Kira was introduced. But you know there's a Kira in that show. Tell me I'm wrong. Keira Knightley? Keira Knightley has been tapped to play Lagann in the Netflix live-action adaptation of Gurren Lagann. You're alive? This guy, you just gotta stay aggro. Oh, now we're cooking. I don't care about being shot. Now, you need to... Oh, you fucker. I have no choice. I gotta wait for the bluebee. He didn't do the bluebee! He's doing the bluebee. Back it up. Back it up. Okay, now we can fight. You gotta block that one. That's the big blocker. That stings. Yeah, you can't be hitting them with a double heavy at this stage of your life. You're still in there. The acid grindstone would be better. The acid what now? Is it related to the cube? The ephemeral cube? Did you get a bidet in your new house? No. I'm